Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Bronson Show presents the Raw Report. This is John Cena, final Raw. The WWE Nation will kick things off to the final Raw. And what surprise did John Cena have at winning the Intercontinental Championship last week on Raw? And they just final two final Raw with this year coming up. Speaking of Intercontinental Championship, the man. None other second list. Defense her Intercontinental Championship against Maxine Dupree. Now Maxine Dupree is saying that she is fit and ready to take the championship. Will this be a mismatch? We'll have to wait and see if Maxine Dupree gets the job done. Speaking of Cena's match, last time is now tournament continues. So Cole will find out who he will be facing as a mystery opponent, and I kind of know who he is. We'll get to it in a minute. The returning former world champion Gunther takes on the NXT sensation Ron Evans in the last time is now tournament as well. Well as why did Nikki Bella do what she did last week, attacking Stephanie McIntyre? We'll get the answers coming up. We get the Raw Ring Report started right here, right now, on the Pro Wrestling Show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Timmy Dixie. Glad you joined us on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe if you can. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right. This is the Raw Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. And like we said, we had some surprises, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Brock Lesnar returning, as well as Roman Reigns. I'll give you my viewpoint coming up a little bit later on the show. Let's get to this right here. John Cena making his rare appearance. John Cena making an appearance tonight to get himself going. Let's show you what John Cena did tonight. John Cena winning the Intercontinental Championship last week in Boston. John Cena did not want to miss Boston, but he knew New York tonight was his final Raw. But no, John Cena was going to make the best of it, and he did. And John Cena getting confronted by Dominic Mysterio, the man he defeated to become the new Intercontinental Champion, thus becoming a Grand Slam champion, the latest Grand Slam champion. John Cena needed the Intercontinental Championship, and he did so. Dominic Mysterio looking bitter, mad, angry that John Cena holding the Intercontinental Championship. And John Cena proudly holding the championship for some time. John Cena didn't want to make it about him. He wanted to make it about the people. And ask the people of New York, did he need to wrestle Dirty Dom tonight, one-on-one? Dirty Dom kind of a little bit didn't care. He just wanted his belt back. That makes him a two-time champion, but he's still the AAA champion. This is right here a collage of John Cena in New York City. John Cena giving a lot of moments. He even talked about it on ESPN on First Take this morning with Stephen A. Smith. John Cena talked about his moments winning the United States Championship from the Big Show in 2004 at WrestleMania 20. Returning at the Royal Rumble to win the Royal Rumble match in 2008 when John Cena we thought was injured. John Cena had recovered real quick and won the Royal Rumble. And the many moments John Cena did in New York City, them the two moments that stand out to me. John Cena is that an all-time legend, and he deserves his flowers while he can. Well, Dirty Dom Mysterio and John Cena sealed the deal that they're going to have a match at Survivor Series, and the Intercontinental Championship will be online. Can Dirty Dom get his championship back from John Cena? John Cena defends the Intercontinental Championship against Dirty Dom, the former champion. But John Cena wanted some competition. John Cena wanted some action. John Cena did get the Judgment Day came out of nowhere to attack John Cena. John Cena wanted some competition. John Cena enlisted some of his friends, Dirty Dom's dad, Rey Mysterio, and Sheamus. And they won a 6-man tag team match against JD Madonna, Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio the Judgment Day, and they did tonight. And you can see right here, paying homage to Sheamus with the bells and John Cena, doing the same thing. Look at Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio doing that and stuff. And Rey Mysterio did so tonight and doing that to his own son, Dirty Dom. And Dirty Dom said, I can't take this no more. And Dirty Dom Mysterio did it was just that. It was a match, but John Cena and his team emerged victorious. Cena pinning JD Madonna get the win. JD Madonna did see it coming. Cena emerged victorious, and John Cena will have that confrontation with Dirty Dom at Survivor Series. We'll see that match at Survivor Series between John Cena and Dirty Dom. Who's going to emerge victorious at Survivor Series? The match has been made official for Survivor Series. Dirty Dom Mysterio challenging John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship. What the match that's going to be coming up at Survivor Series. Well, we get to speaking of John Cena, we want to know who his final opponent is going to be, and perhaps with the Intercontinental Championship be online as well, coming up at Survivor Series. We have to wait and see. But Solo Sikoa was away like everybody else. Everybody kind of knew the scuttlebutt and the rumors and stuff like that. That who was going to come out there and become Solo's opponent? Who wanted to come out there in John Cena's final match? Who wanted to be John Cena's final opponent? We know that John Cena wanted everybody from his past, and we kind of got that a couple of weeks ago, last week on SmackDown, a couple of days ago. We can show you that right quick before we leave out and what happened. Yeah. What's his name? Yeah, Zack Ryder made a rare appearance. Zack Ryder came back on SmackDown this week. Zack Ryder looking in phenomenal shape. Zack Ryder came out there looking to do what he needed to do. Zack Ryder, unfortunately, didn't make it to the semifinals. He lost to LA Knight. Yeah, he lost to LA Knight. But it was Solo's turn. We were trying to find out who was going to wrestle Solo Sikoa. And then speaking of John Cena's past, someone did come from John Cena's past to wrestle Solo Sikoa. And it was none other than Dolph Ziggler. We can show Dolph Ziggler. I don't think they got Dolph Ziggler on there. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler right here. Dolph Ziggler came out there and tried to give his fight to Solo. Solo hit that spike. They get the victory over Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler still wrestling, but in Impact, the TNA. But he came back. Dolph Ziggler, when he's out in TNA, he's Nick Nemeth. But Dolph Ziggler didn't have a shot. But he's been known to be like the Cena, but couldn't get the job done. So, unfortunately, Dolph Ziggler won't be meeting John Cena anytime soon. Unfortunately for that. Well, we had got a women's Stephanie Vicure was going to come out there to talk to I forgot her name, the interviewer and stuff. I said Nikki Bella came out there and attacked Stephanie, and Nikki Bella made her intentions clear that she wants to be champion, so she's gonna want her to defend her belt. And the time place we kind of knew it was gonna happen. It's gonna happen at Survivor Series. Stephanie Vicure set to defend the women's championship against Nikki Bella. I knew Nikki Bella was a snake in the beginning. They should have knew that Nikki Bella was coming. And Nikki Bella wanted to do that. So like we said, Nikki Bella will do that tonight. And I think Nikki Bella may have a shot, but I don't know how it might turn out. But we'll wait and see at Survivor Series if Nikki Bella could be the new women's champion. I don't hope so. I just don't think so. But you never know. coming up at Survivor Series. But Stephanie McMahon is gonna have her work cut out for her at Survivor Series if she takes on Nikki Bella 1-on-1 women's championship in Survivor Series. But speaking of that, the Kabuki Warriors trying to recruit, and I mean recruit Bailey into the group. The Kabuki Warriors will be at War Games along with Last Legend and Nia Jax. They try to recruit Bailey. Bailey said, I'm not going to be in y'all team because y'all turned your back against me. What makes you think I'm going to join forces with y'all? Y'all attack me? I mean, she got a point. She said no, but Bailey rejected that offer. But Bailey got accepted by Lyra Courier. Lyra liked it with Bailey. The main deal was this. This is the women's War Games match right here. We know thus far, Asuka, Kyrie, Last Legend, and Nia Jax, another member, whoever it may be, going against going against Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Io Sky. We thought Charlotte was in the group, but it turns out Charlotte kind of was playing around, and Charlotte did eventually want to join the group. I don't know why they even did that hot potato stuff. So we got two besties and stuff. Charlotte didn't want to join the group because of Rhea and her actions. I thought they got past that. It's just in my opinion. Who knows? But they got past it. So we kind of know at War Games, we see that Alexa Bliss getting the help after she was almost cornered by all the opposite team. And Charlotte came out there, and it kind of made sense. Now we kind of getting a little bit of Survivor Series in the pack coming up, but there might be some more coming up as Rhea Ripley had came out there to give AJ Lee a proposition. I think it's probably for Survivor Series, but AJ was out there tonight, and she kind of played a key role tonight in this Women's Intercontinental Championship match between Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree, the underdog in this situation, but Maxine Dupree proved that she ain't no underdog. She can be a champion. And that's what she did tonight. Maxine Dupree getting help and assistance from AJ Lee, returning back to get her hands and try to get her mind, get in the psyche of Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch did not see it coming. AJ Lee came out there, and AJ Lee did her dying and helped Maxine Dupree win and become the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations in order to Maxine Dupree. She's gonna celebrate, and she did. And I think Jackie Redmond came out there to give AJ. She's gonna stick around, and that's why I think right here that's what led to um, AJ and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley trying to recruit AJ perhaps for Survivor Series and stuff. So we'll see. Well, we get to this right here. The last time is now tournament. Well, we gave can we show some here? The last time is now tournament right here. We see Gunther. Gunther, the ring general. Gunther took on Javon Evans. Javon Evans looking to cement his legacy, and Javon Evans did so. Javon Evans also got a quick introduction to him. Javon Evans, one of the high flying sensations on the NXT. He has been there on NXT. Javon Evans with a cute baby smile, I guess. Javon Evans did all his work, but Gunther, Javon took it to Gunther, but just wasn't enough for that smile. Gunther applied the patented super hole on Javon, making Javon tap out. Javon's gonna be one day an NXT champion, and perhaps I think a champion in WWE, probably an Intercontinental US champion. But Gunther advances on. The ring general advances on. Gunther is considered the heavy favorite to win this tournament. Gunther trying to look fresh. Stuff Gunther returning to Raw tonight, and Gunther making a rare deep appearance, and Gunther came in dressed in the nines, has returned, and Gunther returning, and we got to see if Gunther is going to be the one to go through the distance. But he is considered, like I said, the heavy favorite to win the whole tournament. So we will have to wait and see and stuff for about Gunther. Well, we get this right here. The War Games advantage. We told you a lot went down tonight on the War Games side. And like we said, this is what's going down right here. A returning. We was hearing rumors and reports that Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns were going to be the fifth men of their opposite teams, and those rumors have come true. They both returned tonight. I think they could have limited, but again, they wanted to do a 2-for-1 special, bringing both men out because I guess they ain't got enough time to do it. They could have let one come in, Brock come in from Raw or SmackDown. I think Brock would have been saved for SmackDown or something, but they didn't do that. They could have waited for one of them to come on SmackDown, one to come on Raw, but they couldn't wait long enough, so they brought out both of them. That's why I said the brand extension need to get killed, but they ain't gonna kill it, but it should. But hey, it is what it is. Brock and Roman back. Both are men are expected to be on the opposite teams. Roman expected to be on Team Punk with Punk, his cousins, the Usos, and Cody Rhodes. So Roman got a long history with all those men, as well as Brock expected to join division with Bronson Reed, Bron Breaker, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul. So that's going to fill in the field for Survivor Series 5 against 5 for War Games. I can't believe Brock Lesnar's going to be in his first War Games. he tailor made for that. Don't get me wrong. He tailor made for it. He a beast. And Roman Reigns been in Survivor Series since 2002, since the inception of Survivor Series, except in War Games, 2002, 2004. Man, Roman, 2004, 2005. This is gonna be the third Survivor Series match. So we said we've seen a lot tonight. All these four menleys come on tonight, but at the end, it was a massive brawl. Police, police and security tried to come involved. Roman speared Bronson Reed and a security guard through the barricade. Roman's gonna pay for that down the road. Roman Reigns don't care. Roman Reigns want to get his hands on somebody, so we kind of know how Survivor Series is mapped out between the Vision and and Team Punk. So we'll see a Survivor Series. All right, that's gonna end the Raw Ring Report. Let's move forward to Wrestling Hot Topics. Wrestling Hot Topics. We talk about this. A lot of people are talking about this Jey Uso getting a series of dislikes right here at his match. And you see, he had 6,000, almost 7,000. His dislikes was at 33,000. What's going on with Jey Uso? Why he's not getting a push? Why he's not getting the reception he's received when he's in the crowd? He's getting the push, but then when he's not getting the push, just wow, something's going on. Hopefully, we hope that this ain't the it. Who knows? But we see right here that some fan wrote a comment right here. The Yeet merch is great. Um, so final opponent stuff saying they don't want Jay to be the final opponent. I don't think Jay's gonna be the final opponent, y'all. I don't think so. Who knows? As well as this right here. Stephanie McCure said, what happened with Nikki Bella. We told you earlier, Nikki Bella is a snake. She wants to be back in line. She's just trying to get some brand new pumps. And we saw that tonight. It's definitely gonna have to really put her whole measure if she's gonna pull off a Survivor Series where she has to do and stuff. So we'll see. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for the pro wrestling. Though. Also, too, Tori Wilson gave birth to via surrogate. Tori Wilson always wanted to be a mom, and now she gets the opportunity to do so. And congratulations to Tori Wilson and her husband. Wilson raising her own baby at 50 years old. Man. Also, too, Shane McMahon was in the house tonight as well, along with his son as well. Stephanie was too. Shane McMahon looking like Vince, and his son looking just like him. Wow, that's some that's some strong genetics. I can tell you that. Shane McMahon can't deny that, man. Not that boy. Man, that's a baby boy. Man, they growing up fast. All right. We're gonna leave you with Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns has been named and unofficially been announced as the fifth man in their Survivor Series match. So we'll see you tomorrow for the Raw ring for the NXT ring report. But this has been the Raw ring report. I've been your host, Kendrick Dix, saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT report here on the Pro